this is what's called content batching. You shoot a lot of videos, and then you've got, so maybe a day or two a month, you shoot a ton of video content, and that's going to feed a lot of your posting. But there's going to be a lot of other opportunities to do content. There's a lot of other content opportunities, but one of the things that are just going to happen on the fly, that are going to be spontaneous. But what this batch content gives you is you want to stay consistent with your social media. You need to be posting daily. And a lot of agents just get overwhelmed by the posting daily. They're like, oh my God, where am I going to post? And so this batch content just gives you it just gives you an inventory of video clips. Because what we would do is you'll watch me cut this up into smaller clips and use it in different ways. And I may take a part of this and make a story. I may take a part of this and make a reel. There may be a part of this I make a YouTube video. So that's a big part of this, is leveraging the content across multiple channels, and then building up an inventory of content on your phone so that the problem doesn't become, gosh, I gotta go make content today. It's like, I got so much content on my phone, I don't know what to post. Like, what do I want to post today? I got so much. So it gets easier in that regard.
Okay.
All right, I want to talk about your journey. We're beginning. This is the beginning of a journey that you're starting to become a new construction specialist. You're not from around here. How long ago did you move to Baldwin County from Missouri?
At the end of June.
So you're brand spanking new. Now you live in Spanish Fork,
Yes.
okay? And we've been talking about ways to build your business. And at a recent training, I brought up the power of specializing. Like, really, when you're a specialist, when you're seen by the consumers in your marketplace as a specialist in a specific area, they're gonna come to you. Like, you're not gonna have to prospect as much. They're gonna already know you're the person to go to, or this is the person I refer to if I've got somebody that's specifically looking at new construction homes. But this is a great specialization really in any market. But as we have seen from the new construction, the model home there, D.R. Horton's doing some creative things with financing to kind of circumvent the rising interest rates. This is a great product for people that don't have a huge amount of reserves. So a lot of times people buy homes, older homes, and something happens with the roof or the AC or the electrical or the plumbing after they close, and they may or may not have the funds in their account to cover that. So this at least gives them a home that is brand new, that has new components, and a lot of those new components are covered under warranty.
Yeah, they offer a home warranty.
Yeah, and so you can sell the house. Well, one thing we know right now, rents are going up, right? And so there is a strong case to be made by real estate agents why rent when you can buy. You know, even with the rising interest rates, like, you can't refinance your rental amount. Like, you can't go to your landlord and go, hey, I want to refi this rental, you know, and lower my monthly payment. That ain't gonna happen. And that's why we talk about how the system is rigged in the home buyer's favor over the renter's favor, because you can refi, but you can also make improvements that add value. You've also got equity that is historically always going to go up. It will go down, but it always rebounds, okay? It always rebounds. But one of the things I think that it could be potentially viewed as irresponsible on the part of realtors is that we put out all this content about, you know, you should stop renting and you should buy. Well, these renters don't have the reserve funds. And so we sell them a house that makes them house poor or puts them into debt because the home has an unexpected repair after closing. And so this is a safer purchase for them in a lot of ways. When you're dealing with a new construction community that is still got a lot of lots left to build on, you know, as the phases get completed, typically there are price increases. And so, you know, it's a great way for, it's just like the equity situation in terms of it improving is almost automatic. when you're dealing with a subdivision that's very popular and it's booming and people really want to get into because it's got all these amazing amenities and it's in an amazing school district. It just makes sense. The other thing is you got a lot of inventory here. You got a ton of stuff to market, and so it makes new construction a prime specialization. So what I have tasked you with is to start in your backyard, start in Spanish Fort. We've got, what do we got here? 2 phases of Stonebridge. We've got different amenities on both sides.
Different builders too.
Yeah, different builders, so different model homes. So I want you to know what separates these builders. What are their standard features? What are their upgraded features? What are their most popular model homes? What are their financing incentives? And I would really understand what these financing incentives really mean. Like understanding for this buyer to get an interest rate under 6% with D.R. Horton now, what is that going to cost them on the backside?
Right.
So that you could really be the trusted advisor and go, hey, is this the best product for you? And understanding and being able to explain all the fine print is going to be really, really important. But if you think about all the new construction communities in Baldwin County and how much Baldwin County, how fast Baldwin County is growing, I mean, this is going to keep you busy. You're not gonna wake up and go, I don't know what I'm gonna do today. I don't have anything to do. Because there's always gonna be something to do. There's always gonna be something to market. Always gonna be something to promote. But a big key is for you developing strong relationships with these on-site salespeople. So you need to develop marketing skills so they're like, because most of these people, they don't want to do video any more than you do. But they would much rather do it with you than on their own. Or they'd much rather you just do it on your own. But they're going to start calling you and go, hey, come market this. We got this new phase opening up. Or we got this home that was under contract that fell out because of financing. I want you to come work your magic, Jade. Work your marketing magic. And there's going to be a lot of opportunities that are going to come from that. And then when you prove to them that not only you're a good marketer, but you're a good advocate, you're a good representative for home buyers, that's going to give them even more confidence to see you as a partner, you know, as opposed to competition. And it's going to be powerful for you. But I would know, like, what's the most popular models? What's the most popular amenity in the model? And just knowing everything down to the most minute detail. You have all that information. It would be the same thing if you were a condo specialist. Like, and if you were a condo buyer, you would want to work with a condo specialist, right? And somebody that knows about assessments and, you know, fees and management and all the stuff that is really, really important to a second home or investment buyer. So this is going to be big. And social media, putting this out on social media is a great accountability tool.